Give some credit where credit's due. Hawk Blogger at hawkblogger.com asking, I thought, a very good question, Brock, today, which is Russell Wilson your franchise quarterback? And for whatever reason, people have been kind of unwilling to say that. Happy to give him credit, happy to say he's done a good job, exceeded expectations, doing what they want to see, has the team winning, all these great things. But the idea of that word, that franchise quarterback word, people have been very reluctant. And I think once you start to define the term and say it doesn't necessarily mean elite franchise guy, it doesn't mean the Mannings or Brady's or Breezes of the world or Rodgers, but is he a guy that you are building around now? Yeah, I think he's shown enough in 10 weeks that he is the future. He's the guy you're building around. You're no longer in the market for a quarterback.
Well, I think Drew Bledsoe nailed it in the conversation last week, and you're absolutely right. People look at the body of work through 10 games and say, yeah, sign me up. Even Bob Stelton said, yeah, I was one of the big cynics at the beginning, but there's enough. Now, the question is, how much more of a sample size do you really need? How much more do you need to see throughout the rest of the season before you say, yes, I want to build around it? Doesn't mean they won't stop looking for a quarterback in the later rounds and try to always upgrade the talent and do all of that. But how much more of a sample size do you need to see before you clearly say Russell's our guy moving forward?
I don't need to see anything else to say that he's the guy that I'm committed to. Now, do I need to see other things along the way to show that he can get to the point where he's an elite guy and the team can go to Super Bowls? Yeah, of course. Want to see him do it on the road. I want to see him against elite defenses where he hasn't thrown for 300 yards in a single game. I mean, I would like to see some of those things along the way. And by the way, he's shown me nothing to make me think that he's not capable of those things. So I do want to see them. He didn't have a single 300-yard performance. That didn't even come up today. That's obviously a relevant stat in today's version of the NFL. But for what the Seahawks are looking for, Brock, he's shown me that he's their guy.
Yeah, I think the great thing, Mike, will maybe the biggest bit of ammunition against it is the performance on the road. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can downplay what he's done at home. It's better than anybody else in this game. But going out on the road and getting it done, and the nice thing, well, they get their chance at Miami right after this bye.